Hey, I'm NAO and my album is called Saturn. So my album is kind of like a loose concept album. I studied jazz music, I love jazz, and they always have concepts and themes, so I thought I'd try that throughout this album. And it's kind of about coming of age when you're like going into your late 20s, big changes, lots of chaos, lots of drama, and then coming through the other side of that, being a new person in your 30s and what that looks like. So that's what the album's about.
Baby, won't you please?
The album Saturn is based on this like really loose idea that Saturn is in one place when you're born and it takes 27 years to fully come back around, and Saturn is your planet of lessons and it's your planet of teaching. So that's why around 27 or 30 big changes happen, and so that happened to me. I put it down in the album and I called it Saturn. The artwork was done in Tenerife actually, but because the album was really inspired by a drive that I went on in America across California, which is a lot of desert, so I kind of wanted to base the artwork in the desert. And also I use balloons, and I kind of use that as a metaphor for Saturn, like kind of always hovering above me in this period of time. And also, you know, balloons are really freeing. You let them go, they disappear, and I like that symbol of always like having a balloon, but also having the possibility of letting it go, letting the past be the past and letting go into the future. I feel like my music's really eclectic. It's definitely a mixing bowl of sounds that I grew up on. You've got electronic music, you've got R&B in there, you've got soul, you've got funk, and you've got jazz. Like, you've just got a real big mix. The sound of this album is really different from the first album, which was a wonky funk record. That's what I called it. I don't know what to call it this time, so I called it nothing. On my records, I love quoting other artists. So on the last record, I quoted Stevie Wonder, I quoted FKA Twigs, and I think on this record, I slipped in a bit of Erykah Badu and D'Angelo lyrics in there somewhere. I think it's actually on the song Orbit, so that's maybe a little hidden secret about the album. I'd say from the album, a good place to start if you haven't heard it before is Orbit. I feel like that is a really original song, and it starts with like just guitar and just my voice. And I also explore rapping in there that I've never done before, but I think it sounds quite cool. It feels amazing to be shortlisted. Like, I've been watching it for years, and the likes of James Blake and Sampha have been real inspirations for me. So to be an artist on the list is quite special.